Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try MarketGurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Swing Trading Show. Wednesday, November 28th. The market went up this morning, and it really jumped up at noon when Mr. Powell spoke and actually said that they won't probably have 3 interest rate increase this year, but probably 2. And so it sent a very positive message to the market that rose quite drastically when this happened. So in 5 minutes here, we'll see better the type of increase that we had. And still, we don't know yet if it is over, because it's still following a nice uptrend. And the Dow is just like close to break out once more. And So we had a few financial results today. Salesforce with 50 to 61 cents has done a nice movement, and Sina almost broke out but finally came back. It's 72 to 93, but the next signal is like $70 and more. And Dick's Sporting Goods is doing nothing, 25 to 30. 77 on Tiffany as expected, but the market did not appreciate it. The stock is falling 11.8%. And Royal Bank broke out on its earning this morning, and most of the bank has followed the movement, but not to the point of breakout. And Couche-Tard 82 to 84. The stock is breaking out, but I don't think it's going to pass this very important resistance there. And whenever it really does, it's going to be a nice signal. And I'd say that $70 would be the entrance point on Couche-Tard, 70 and more. And this is it for the news there. And the reason also why the market went up yesterday, it's because They also said that the White House had resumed the communication with the China president, and on all levels. So that's what makes the market going up since 2 days. And but it changes something, you know, like on certain sector in the U.S. In some cases in Canada, nothing has really changed. Like the energy sector, USO is still going down, and the stocks also are going down. And actually, the USO is quite neutral, I'd say, but the stock continues down anyway, so no one wants to buy any oil stock right now. And the gold jump up on the announcement of Mr. Powell, but not enough to provoke buy signals anywhere. And the mining pulled back also. You know, it's been a nice movement, but still very early, and so it's actually a bottom right now. So you know, but within a downtrend, so the potential is not that great, you know. So it's so negative everywhere. So I don't think it's a good idea taking position anywhere within that sideways movement here, and no matter which stock, they all. Even Hudbay with this jump there had to go to 713, 715 before we can see a breakout. Northern Dynasty may go sometime. 110, 19, 109 would be the entrance point there. Okay, can check my sound. Someone says there's no sound, but it's probably only him, and because I only have one comment. And consumer discretionary, you know, also jump up at noon, but not enough to have any breakout. And the one from the financial is the movement from Royal Bank. Oh, okay. Mike says it's okay now, so probably had his sound muted. And but you see, all the other banks have not broke out yet. You know, they are near to, but not yet. And in the industrials also, you know, so the big jump there happened because of this same movement from Mr. Powell, but that's the only thing. Transcontinental is showing a nice movement, but not enough to be considered a breakout. So the real estate also is at the resistance without giving any signal. Utilities neither. And the big we had a big movement this morning in the cannabis, and it's looking good, quite good. You know, I just didn't believe in it too much, but actually weed is doing a good job right today. The stock rose this morning, and since a couple of hours it keeps going up. And you see Aphria now also, you see Aphria at the top, at the really top. So there would be a nice intraday movement again if it breaks out here a little bit later. Same thing on ACB, which is showing another top right now. So and there's and most of the stock, Tilray is not as nice as the other one. It's a US stock, but Kronos is nice too at the resistance. So let's see it on the daily chart. Okay, so you see the ETF, even the ETFs looks good, as you can see here, but to me it's the construction of a support, and it's still a sideways movement, and it's not showing any signal on the daily chart. Even Canopy, even though it was a nice movement, you see it's just a sideways movement that we have seen before. So the stock has been even higher than that since the November 20th, 1, 2, and 3 times already. So you know, so it's just too early yet to declare a new bullish cycle on the cannabis. Okay, Mike's AIM, my opinion. AIM. Oh, it's not looking very good on AMA right now. The stock is really testing its trend. Actually, the uptrend is kind of over right now, and it's very close to break down. So it's going to be a sell signal at 350. SIS next signal SIS. Okay, but now we're close to a downward, a sell signal, and the next sell signal is 1270, and we're very far from a buy signal. And even though at 1390, it would be still a downtrend there, so it could be a pullback within the downtrend, pretty risky. Okay, no more questions here. And so let's see here what we had. We had a couple of nice stocks that are still doing well at this time. It's GNPR, Juniper Network. Cameco has been strong also this morning, but to me this whole thing is a big pullback. And at noon, when Mr. Powell spoke, all the bullish ETF did very well. You know, $2 here on the LABU, and which is now a sideways, and most of them has done quite the same thing at this time. So you know, what's the story now? Sometimes these movements are not long lasting, but this time it seems to be a little bit better. As now we look at the chart, we can see that it's still a very big pullback, you know, and it's the same movement everywhere. So there's still some room on the upside, but you know, we're far from the beginning now of something because of this big jump that we had today. So it's quite positive, I'd say. It's putting an end to the correction, because with this movement now we are just confirming another a bullish cycle within a very volatile sideways movement. We don't have very often this kind of stuff, you know. It happened at the beginning of the year and now at the end of the year. And so of course there are good chances so the market will continue again a couple of days when they say that they won't increase the interest rate as much as they thought they would, you know, because the interests are quite close to the neutral situation, as Mr. Powell has said. So considering that, I mean, it's a hold in most of our position right now, but I'm still trying to find a good, nice breakout there, and I can't find that much. So let's see on Guru.tv what's the thing right now. Okay, TS6 5 breakout, 14 breakout, 11 breakdown on Nasdaq, and 2 on New York only, and 10 breakdown. So despite the nice bullish cycle, we don't see that many nice signals. So you know, we got Wayfair and Burlington, but I mean, there's no potential on that stock. So let's see on Nasdaq if we have something even better. We have a choice of 14 here. Okay, so no, this is just these are all sideways movements, and this again, no potential there. Oh, this stock has been on the move all morning. It still has to be checked, because it's quite a nice movement here. And in the afternoon, if it breaks out the 525, it can do a little ride anymore again, even though it's a big ride in the daily chart. But as you can see, this stock was worth almost $100 before. So and to be watched, 525 and over it could be interesting in day trading, though I wouldn't take the risk to buy it in swing trading. Amidesis looks good. It's passing the resistance. And it's just making a new high right now, so it's definitely a new high. We're half day. The volume is not very big, but it's okay. It's the best that I've seen so far. And eHealth to me looks good. It's not a very heavy trader, and the stock never makes very big volume, but it's quite a nice movement again today. He's done many other breakouts before. Most of them have worked, so I think this one is not that bad. EHTH, the symbol, and I think these are the best. Thanks very much. And LB, your opinion, Laurentian Bank, what did it do? Laurentian Bank is the bank that has the biggest difficulty right now. You know, no matter, look, the other banks are all coming up, and this one is not reacting a lot to it, so I wouldn't take a chance with that one. And BEV 374 and BEV 374, where you are 377, New Age Beverage. I don't even know where this thing is going. It's not going anywhere so far. Let's see, 15 minutes, see what we see. Oh, okay, on the very short run, it's doing something today. On the longer term, it's not that nice. So if you're there for a day trade, I'd say it could be all right. And we just need a little more push here. So in a day trade, 385 could be an entrance point, because the stock is on the move today. It's making quite a nice volume, 1,100,062. So on the next breakout, passing both resistances, that'll be okay for an intraday signal. Next signal, DUU. We're far away, because I'd say we would have to go at least 45.80 to 46 bucks. And it's been a very big downward cycle. So I think you have to wait until it really passed the 45, and I would like to see the stock getting calmer under 45 before, and then breaking out at like 46. Okay, something like this. So this is all for the day, folks. Thank you very much for attending. We'll catch you a little bit later.